How you doing, Manginas? Tanky Todd here, bringing you guys a commentary about the Fappening. And I know I'm a little late to the party. It's been talked about for days now, nearly a week, I think, getting there. And not any new news, I know. And but I've been watching videos, I've been reading articles, seeing tweets on Twitter about a lot of statements that I just don't agree with, and I want to give my opinions for it because it kind of frustrated me a little bit. So, first off, if you don't know what the Fappening is... What? How do you not know? But just in case you guys really don't know what the Fappening is, or you have it been called by that, but most people have. Essentially, it was a release of a lot of A-list celebrities, whether it be Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, Victoria Justice. A few others got all leaked in there, but those were the main three, I would say, that got their albums really shown, and those were the biggest celebrities. Even though I heard of Victoria Justice, I had no idea what she looked like, but now I apparently do. So, a bunch of people, how the pictures came to fruition was a bunch of hackers have supposedly, which not quite completely proved yet, but most likely is the case, hacked into iCloud, which is part of the Apple thing. And so whether they hacked into the person's photos, it's sent to somebody else, essentially what they did was it was really easy to guess somebody's password. So, and they got into those pictures, took them, got into the deep web, which, by the way, if you don't know there's a thing such as the deep web, I would just suggest Googling it. I'm not going to explain it. Plus, I don't really know a whole lot of shit about it. But essentially, there's a deep web, and a bunch of people were trading these collections of photos of naked celebrities with each other, trading them, selling them, blah, 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 making their own collections. So eventually, all of a sudden, some rich guy, supposedly, who knows who actually released it, released a bunch of pictures that he owned. Released it, everything went crazy, and then everybody's opinions came raining down. So we're going to start from the beginning, and everybody's beginning is from anybody's opinions from the beginning, and then we'll get to the charity aspect, which you'll hear in a little bit. So, the pictures got released. A lot of people didn't know if they're real or not real. People on Twitter, then partly people that were, like Jennifer Lawrence's lawyer said how it was illegal to share it, but copyright, but yeah, no, it's illegal. It's illegal. It's not anybody else's things. But then a bunch of people on Twitter were saying, you are molesting, real words, you are molesting that actor, taking advantage of them by staring or looking at these pictures. And I do not agree. When you compare somebody actually getting molested in person compared to seeing a picture of a naked body, I literally just don't see how that's even in the same realm to me. You know what I mean? And some people are going to agree with me, disagree. I am going to say, first of all, I don't think that sharing the pictures is something that anybody do. I think that is something you shouldn't do. I don't think that hacking somebody else's private info, you should not do that. You know what? I understand those two people that do that, people that share the pictures online, people that hack into it and were the ones that posted and got these photos. Those are the people that people should be mad at. You should not be mad at the general public that look at these pictures. It's just like, for instance, Kate Upton's job essentially is to be this hot model that you're always like, man, I've seen 90% of her. I really wonder what it's going to be like to see the whole percent of her, the whole 100 macaronis and cheese, you know? And you got the capability to see it, you're going to, and it's not my fault these pictures are going to be leaked. Just by me looking at them or not looking at them doesn't make it any better or make it less available online. You know, if I had the opportunity, I see this picture, it's like, dude, are you going to share it? No, I won't share it. I'm not going to share that picture. That's wrong. That's kind of gross. You know, it's their private thing. But if I see their picture on there, online, I will look at it, and I don't really feel that bad about looking at it, to be honest with you. I don't feel like I'm molesting them. I don't feel like I'm taking advantage of them. I understand it's a private picture, and it's for private individuals, but to say that now I am essentially a pervert, I am a child molester, not a child molester, none of them are children. I'm a pervert, I am a molester, essentially, and I am a sexual predator. I just don't really agree with that at all. And just think about it. How many fucking boobs have we all seen in our life? Okay, guys? The boobs look the same. The face is the only thing that's different. And you associate those boobs with somebody's face. You're like, okay, now I've seen their boobs. They look just like them, but the face was different. That's the only difference there really is, let's be honest. And then also, I want to make a note. If guys came out, guess what? Nobody's talking about Justin Verlander's dick being out there because there's a double standard. And I understand I'm not going to get into sexism and shit like that. You know, I mean, equality. That's all I'm gonna say. It should be equality, everything like that. But I'm saying, like, there's been times where guys' pictures have been leaked, and a bunch of like Huffington Post, BuzzFeed, fucking New York Times, Time Magazine, everything like that. All the magazines are like, yo, check out this hunk, check out his D. You know, his D just got released, and the same thing. His photos got hacked. Somebody shared it, a crazy ex-girlfriend. And I tell you what, comments and the way those articles are written, way different than how these articles are written. And now everybody's on the bandwagon that everybody's a terrible person for seeing these individuals naked. But when it comes to, in the past, seeing a guy naked, such as John Hamm, Chris Brown, there's another guy, I can't think of his name right now, that like people are like, oh, that's awesome, you know? But as girls are saying it, and people in the articles, when guys get their dick pics released, it's more of a comedy section at that point. But when girls do, crazy, storm, ugh, everybody's taking advantage of her, you know? And I'm just going to say, as a celebrity, you really can't be that pissed, okay? I'm sorry, it's the world we live in. Should your pictures have been hacked? No, it sucks, I understand. But is there a possibility that your picture's going to get hacked at any point? Yes. If you really want your pictures not to get hacked, don't upload them to a server online. If you want to keep them on your phone, go for it. You want to send them to a hubby, go for it. But when you're uploading online, while you think it's secure, while you think your password is good enough, somebody has the technology to get it out of there and release it. And I'm just saying, if my picture ever got released, I would be embarrassed the first couple days. And at that point, I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, you know what? Somebody's shit looks just like mine. Somebody out there has the same size as mine. Somebody out there is smaller. Some people have bigger. Just it is what it is, you know. It's a fucking human body that we're all born with. So that's why I can't understand the stigma, is how crazy people react to somebody being naked. So I know I've been rambling on a little bit, but the thing that really actually pissed me off, which, oh, could you tell I'm kind of pissed off? I'm not really that pissed off, but I'm just kind of have an opinion on this subject, because I really just don't think it's fair for somebody online to say that I'm a sexual predator by looking at a picture of somebody that's naked online. You know what I mean? So I'm a sexual predator every goddamn time I see somebody naked. And I don't agree with that. So anyways, the other point I want to make is the people on Reddit started a fundraiser for prostate cancer, and it was one of Jennifer Lawrence's go-to foundations. She's like, yo, if you want to donate money, right here. You know, she represented it in a way she's kind of talked about in the past, from what I know. This is just from what I heard. So there was at least $24,000 raised for prostate cancer, and then the foundation returned all the money and said, basically, we don't want to be associated with the Fappening. And the reason they're doing that is because they feel like they will maybe lose more money by taking this money here, and people will be like, oh my god, I don't support a cause that would take money from the Fappening. And I think that's just crazy. I just don't understand that. And I'll get into a little bit more specifics. But there was articles written that, like, oh, well, it was a joke. The Redditors did it as a joke because masturbating is a way to like have a less likely chance to get prostate cancer. It's what I believe I read. I don't want to sound ignorant by being wrong with that statement, but I believe that's what I read. I know one article said like something to where like they thought it was a joke by raising this money, raising $24,000, a huge joke, right? I'm laughing every dollar I donate. Haha, hilarious. Masturbating has to deal with prostate cancer. No, if you have fucking cancer of any sort, sorry, there's avalanche of trash that just fell on me. Actually, it's just one little thing. But I'm just saying, dude, like, how is that a joke, raising money for a good foundation for cancer? And so they returned the money, and I just watched the source video when they're like, bravo, thank you for returning the money, prostate cancer. And I'm just over here, like, just fucking out of my mind. Because I'm just saying, if I have prostate cancer, and I knew that my foundation returned money for research and funding, they returned money that wasn't stolen. Like, okay, there's a bank heist. They were to just all of a sudden donate $7 million. I get it. That's not your money. That's stolen money. But this is real people's money coming out of their wallets, coming out of their bank accounts, going to your foundation for prostate cancer, and you're returning the money. That's just nuts. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed right now if I had prostate cancer. I'd be really mad if any organization that was represented by me returned money that was there for donations for just because of that reasoning. They like basically what it's saying is that this organization doesn't want to look bad. Like the only reason they do are like I don't know. I'm just saying like I just don't understand returning money for the Fappening. because it started from the Fappening. I mean, why would you turn a bad thing into I mean, you'd want to turn a bad thing into a good thing, you know what I mean? Oh, these people, if you honestly think these people are about, they looked at naked pictures online, you know, that were available on Google for a while. They looked at naked pictures online. But then they donated money. Oh my god, they're horrible people. They're trying to be less of perverts. They're trying to make themselves feel better. Just because you look at naked people online does not mean you're a bad person, alright? I'm just saying that right now. Just because you stare at naked people online does not make you a bad person. And it just blows my mind that a cancer organization would return money, $24,000. I mean, I understand, like, maybe it's a little bit of money. They don't want to be associated with that, you know what I mean? But $24,000, and their people are acting like we're, like the people that looked at the naked pictures, I'm one of them, we're just horrible people. We're just terrible people for doing what we did. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Well, let me know in your opinion below. And I'm sorry, this could have been more and better articulated. I'm just spouting it off right now, just my feelings at the time. I probably could have made some more better references and shit like that. Made you guys understand a little bit more. But I just feel like it's dumb. I don't feel like I'm molesting anybody. I feel like a charity should take the charity to make your cancer patients better. Just me, though. Stay hairy, manjanas.